What is up, guys? You get NotTheWorst here, bringing another Black Desert online video, and today we're taking a look at the patch notes for February 25th. We just had the NAEU transfer of service completed, so the servers are just now coming up very late in the evening afterwards. They do have a letter about it if you want to read it. There's a link to the patch notes in the description below if you want to go through that sort of thing, but more interested in what changes we got with the patches here and what events we have going on. So first up, let's take a look at those. We've got this strong sword font that was added. You can see what it looked like previously was Deja Vu Sans, and this is strong sword, so okay, new font, we got that. Moving on from there, there's a OTP and PC registration. This is kind of a two-factor authentication type thing to set up. You can register specific PCs, and then there's a one-time password that you get set up for it. Once you do set that up, it's going to give you, it looks like a permanent item drop rate plus 5% buff, because it says unlimited duration along with it. So set that up, get yourself 5% drop rate, and still wait 16 hours to get a Star's End drop, but yeah. Next up, we've got our events going on. Heidels, Laura needs help. This is for some materials for dream horses. It is once per family. You tame a wild horse during this, and they're just going to straight up give you 10 of each, which is going to be pretty handy if you're trying to awaken one of those horses. Then we've got login attendance rewards available. You can see days 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to get a Capotia ring, earring, belt, and necklace, which is pretty neat. These are the tri accessory equivalent items, not the Tet ones that you're familiar with. Those would be the pen level ones that we see on the season servers. Then we've got some Valk's Cries, Memory Fragments, Spirit Dust Caphras, Shikatu Seals, of course, Luxury Box coming out, some perfumes, more seals, more horse mats, more seals, and then a rare Tungrat accessory box, and then just Cron Stones throughout the rest of that calendar. So pretty action-packed calendar for this particular setup. We've got Everyday Special with Black Desert Online. This is going to be a login thing, so stay logged in for up to 240 minutes to get each of these items. The Golden Seal of Panta, which of course tend to swap out to the Shikatu boxes. Some Valk's Cry item drop scrolls, draft box, more Panta seals, and then the Awakened Sonal Siege Captain scrolls as well, which those are really, really, really nice to run. Aside from that, we've got some new adventure rewards. This is just going to be for new players. That log in within 30 days of creating your family name is the qualification for that, and they are getting some wild stuff. XP scrolls, they're getting pets, they're getting drop scrolls, they're getting maids, Blessing of Common Self, gold bars, fine accessory box, Cron Stones, and a bunch of extra loyalties. In addition to, they have a challenge playtime for a whole bunch of advice of Valks and these Shikatu's merchant gold bars, artisan memories, more Valks, so on and so forth. Those gold bars combine into the event gold bar box, which opens 100 mil to 1 billion silver, I believe, on each of those. So yeah, here you go. So that's the breakdown on those. So yeah, definitely a great time to start playing BDO if you haven't already, because those rewards are pretty incredible. Character updates, we're going to see the buffs that we saw on the global labs from the previous patch. So first of all, the core skills are supposed to be more noticeable animations. You can see Gravedigger versus Gravedigger with a core on it, and the difference in animation there. I don't know how amazing that's going to be, especially when you have animations turned low if you're actually a hardcore PvP, but at least it's something. Aside from class buffs, there weren't any other than just issue fixes, except for the major changes to the Nova, which we saw in the Global Labs previously. Nova did get some buffs across the board. So for Prime, or Succession, in general, got quite a bit of things across the board. A lot of speed animation cleanup on a lot of their skills was introduced. We also see we get some more recovery on Bitter Rain going from 25 to 30. Previously, Icy Thorns goes from 25 up to 30. We get a damage buff on Vengeful Star, a little over 100% damage increase on that one as far as the percentage amount. Change the skill casting speed on Icy Thorns effect to 10 plus 10% for 10 seconds. Then we got Katoram's opening issue fix, where not toggle the skill and cooldown slot settings. Bitter Rain had a skill description fix, other fixes, and then, like I said, just comboing skills from one to the other has also been sped up quite a bit. The item changes for this week. So we have what was addressed previously. If you caught the Global Lab patch from the previous week, then you're aware of this one already. There was a 2% crit hit damage buff that was found to be on the Blackstar main weapons that was not initially meant to be there. So they decided to add that effect also onto Zarka and Offentet and the equivalents of those as well to offset that. There were some other ones as well. For instance, they fixed issue where the Rokaba 2-part set effect and the 4-part set effect were not applying the effects written in the item description. So before, 2-part set effect said all evasion plus 5 but applied all evasion plus 20, and the 4-part set effect said all evasion plus 2 but applied all evasion plus 8. So this has been adjusted. There were some other hidden ones that they noted, but nothing as major as that Black Star one. So everything's been adjusted. If you're using a Zarkar often, you should have 2% crit damage added from now. Content updates. So they made the Bartali logs and a few others a little bit easier, adjusted a few of the quests that were on it to make them slightly less daunting. For instance, Volume 10, Chapter 5, changed showing Tri-Asula Crimson Eye Necklace to equip a Tri-Asula accessory for it, Dora Morgrim. Changed the condition to complete the chapters to hand over an ultimate weapon or armor reform stone. The Book of Margahen, they reduced the number of monsters that you have to kill, so you got like literally half. Instead of 3,000 Star's End, it ends with 1,500 at Star's End. Herald's Journal, you've got 3 sea eels that you have to catch within the time frames down to 2, so on and so forth. Caphras adjusted accordingly, and Deeves, this one seems to just explain itself a little bit better in order to complete it. Next up, we've got an Altar of Blood event. It's going to be just extra stuff. Even if you've completed it before, you can do it again to get some of these rewards. First up, each time you do it and complete each stage, you're going to get just a bonus of Caphras stones in addition to your normal rewards. And then, of course, you'll get the illusions to go along with those. Then as a one-time quest, so each time you complete them, the Black Spirit quest, you'll be able to get these rewards here. We've got some Advice of Valks 50 stack there, a ton of Caphras coming in, of course an Illusion Fragment as well, and it goes up to a 100 mil gold bar, as well as 5 magical elixirs to go with that. Monster changes, nothing insane here, but we've got Stormbringer Coronda. Her max attack range on the big skill went from 35 meters down to 30 meters, so it'll be a little easier to AFK out of range while everybody else does the killing for you. Makes that a little bit easier. Got some UI updates, but nothing completely out of this world, and they just note that they do want to continue to hear feedback from players as per usual. So that is all that we've got for the patch notes this week. Let me know what you guys think about it, how excited you are for the new events we've got going on with the service transfer things you've noticed that were easy. I'm actually still trying to get into the game myself. It's been on now processing for a hot minute, so I'm going to kill that and reopen it in just a little bit from here, but I'd like to hear from you guys, your experience with it, so let me know in the comments down below. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to like it. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you get notifications when new videos do go live. And if you'd like to catch me playing live, there's a link to my Twitch page in the description down below. You can head on over there and drop a follow so you get a notification for that as well. With that said, that's going to be it for this one. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.
That means you've got a surprise. Extra's next generation wallet, which is ultra slim and trackable.
Links your phone in case you lose